What if I told you that a feud between two of the most powerful figures in America, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, could directly affect your Social Security benefits? It may sound far-fetched, but this isn't just about politics or headlines. This is about how personal rivalries at the highest level of power can trickle down and touch the lives of millions of Americans who rely on monthly Social Security checks. You're watching Social Security Posts, and today we're going to connect the dots between the drama you see in the media and the real-world consequences for your retirement, your disability payments, and the financial security of your family. This is not just gossip. It's government at its most fragile, and you need to know what's at stake. In today's episode, we'll examine how the Trump-Musk relationship went from strategic alliance to outright warfare. We'll cover everything: the tax bills that kicked off the feud, Musk's dramatic exit from the Department of Government Efficiency, the ripple effects on Social Security reform, and the nuclear-level accusation Musk made about Trump's name being in the Epstein files. But most importantly, we'll show how every single one of these events could freeze, stall, or completely shut down critical progress on Social Security modernization. From fraud detection efforts to automation upgrades to long overdue benefit enhancements, this political feud could derail it all. Stay tuned until the end, because we'll also reveal how past scandals like the Clinton-Lewinsky controversy led to Social Security reform dying in silence, and why history may repeat itself. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, two icons in their respective spheres, once shared a unique synergy that seemed unshakable. Trump was the political heavyweight, while Musk was the technological visionary. Their public alliance promised innovation, economic progress, and even modernization of outdated government systems like Social Security. Trump praised Musk as a genius, and Musk in return supported Trump's economic policies until the relationship soured. Tensions began to simmer over Trump's new tax plan, which gutted electric vehicle subsidies, directly hurting Musk's interests. Musk responded by pulling back his support and even leaving the government-backed DOGE initiative, a move that left Trump feeling betrayed. What we're witnessing now isn't just a private disagreement, it's a full-blown public feud with national implications. Trump has reportedly cut off all communication with Musk, and what was once a partnership has turned into a power struggle. The consequences? Musk's insights and momentum around Social Security reform are now off the table, and Trump appears more focused on retaliation than reform. With their collaboration broken, policy proposals involving efficiency improvements, technology integration, and fraud prevention within the SSA have been shelved or ignored. The breakup has created a void in leadership and vision, something the Social Security system can't afford right now. The damage from the Trump-Musk fallout is not confined to headlines. It's bleeding into real policy paralysis. During their alliance, Musk was appointed to lead DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, where he spearheaded plans to combat fraud, streamline benefit processes, and implement automation at the Social Security Administration. His efforts showed early promise, but once the feud began, those plans lost political support. Congressional committees stopped taking action. Trump-backed lawmakers distanced themselves from anything associated with Musk, regardless of its merit. Now, programs meant to root out overpayments, accelerate claim processing, and safeguard recipient data are in limbo. The reforms weren't just paused, they were politically contaminated. Lawmakers aligned with Trump don't want to appear soft on Musk, and that gridlock means the SSA's outdated systems remain in use. Delays in benefits, errors in payments, and rising fraud cases are all symptoms of a system that needed help and is now being neglected. Millions of seniors and disabled Americans are left in a waiting game, caught in the crossfire between billionaires more focused on power than people. When Elon Musk stepped away from his role in government reform, someone had to fill that void. Enter Frank Bisignano, a respected financial executive known for digitizing payment systems and leading major corporations through technological transformation. Trump appointed him as Social Security Commissioner with hopes that he could modernize the outdated SSA infrastructure. Bisignano came in with clear goals: tackle systemic inefficiencies, prevent fraud through automation, and restore public trust. On paper, he seemed like the perfect candidate, but the reality has been far more complicated. Without the political unity that once supported Musk's reform agenda, Bisignano is now operating without a reliable coalition. Trump is too embroiled in his feud with Musk to offer him public backing. Legislative support has dried up, And Musk's loud exit has left Bisignano viewed as a second-choice leader by some policymakers. His attempts to roll out automated fraud detection tools, digitize benefit claims, and cut down wait times have stalled in committees. Worse yet, SSA employees report confusion and inconsistent directives. Bisignano is competent, but even the most skilled technocrat can't succeed if the political winds shift against him. And right now, those winds are violent. If you think scandals only affect those in office, think again. The Clinton administration offered a chilling example of how controversy can derail vital reforms. In the late 1000s, 990s, President Clinton was poised to introduce a bold Social Security reform plan that could have extended the life of the trust fund. But after the Monica Lewinsky scandal broke, Clinton's political capital vanished overnight. The proposal, once central to his legacy, became politically toxic and quietly disappeared from the national conversation. Now, with Elon Musk hinting that Trump's name may appear in sealed Epstein files, history could be repeating itself. Whether Musk's allegation is true or not almost doesn't matter. The mere existence of the accusation is enough to hijack headlines and redirect Trump's attention toward legal defense, PR control, and party damage limitation. That leaves Social Security reform, already a complex and sensitive issue, with no champion in power. Once again, the public will suffer because leaders are too busy protecting their reputations to protect the systems we rely on. Elon Musk isn't just exiting the political spotlight, he's creating a new one. In recent weeks, he's teased the idea of launching a centrist third party, one designed to unite the exhausted majority of Americans who feel alienated by both Democrats and Republicans. Backed by billions of dollars and unmatched media influence, Musk could rapidly reshape American politics. But political disruption isn't the same as political stability. And for something as fragile as Social Security, stability is crucial. If Musk does launch a third party, it will fracture the Republican voting base and split political attention. Social Security legislation, which already struggles to pass through partisan gridlock, will be at even greater risk. Bills could fail not because they're unpopular, but because no one can form a majority. Meanwhile, critical updates like improving benefit accuracy or adjusting COLA formulas will get buried under the noise of a new political movement. Musk's ambitions may energize younger voters and independents, but they could also delay or derail urgently needed reforms. For the 70 million Americans depending on SSA checks each month, that's not just political theater, it's personal. The feud between Trump and Musk reached new heights when Musk revealed that he had spent nearly $300 million supporting Trump and other Republicans during past election cycles. That revelation wasn't just about campaign finance, it was a calculated move. Musk was sending a clear message. I helped build your success, and now you've turned your back on me. Trump didn't take kindly to the suggestion. He dismissed Musk's claims and doubled down, saying he would have won with or without the billionaire's backing. It became a power struggle, not over policies or outcomes, but over influence and control. That kind of ego-driven fallout has dangerous implications for Social Security reform. Trump, now angered by Musk's public flexing, has begun distancing himself from any initiatives associated with Musk, and unfortunately that includes proposals to modernize SSA systems, automate claims, and fix fraud problems, initiatives Musk once supported. In politics, when someone becomes politically toxic, so do their ideas. Even if those ideas are essential, that's what we're seeing unfold. Trump's team is reportedly scrapping or shelving anything with Musk's fingerprints on it. As a result, the Social Security system is again left in limbo, not because the ideas were flawed, but because of personal vendettas between two powerful men. Trump's decision to cut electric vehicle subsidies under his new tax plan directly hurt Musk's business, particularly Tesla. In retaliation, Musk publicly floated the idea of pulling back SpaceX's government contracts, a move that would impact everything from satellite launches to the national space program. Trump, in turn, threatened to cancel all federal partnerships with Musk's company. That kind of tit-for-tat escalation doesn't just affect space exploration, it affects the federal budget and, by extension, Social Security funding. Here's how it connects. When massive federal contracts are canceled or renegotiated, billions of dollars shift across departments. That unpredictability throws off budget forecasting for every major agency, including the SSA. If contracts are torn up and new funding priorities emerge to cover those gaps, Social Security might find itself on the chopping block for discretionary cuts. It's a domino effect. Political warfare between two billionaires can lead to financial instability within the very programs designed to protect retirees and vulnerable populations. And it's happening right now, not in theory, but in the real budgets being discussed behind closed doors. Perhaps the most explosive twist in the Trump-Musk feud came when Musk suggested that Trump's name might appear in the sealed Epstein files. This wasn't just a dig, it was a calculated missile. Accusations involving Jeffrey Epstein have ended careers and brought down powerful people across the globe. Musk's statement injected a nuclear-level scandal into an already chaotic political environment, and whether it's substantiated or not, the impact is immediate and far-reaching. Trump is now focused almost entirely on defending his name. His legal team is mobilizing, his campaign is shifting strategy, and the public's attention has turned from policy to scandal. The ripple effect is severe. Lawmakers aligned with Trump are now more hesitant than ever to introduce big-ticket reforms like Social Security modernization, fearing that any policy proposal will be overshadowed or destroyed by the scandal. The SSA, which has already suffered from decades of political neglect, is once again pushed to the sidelines. The danger isn't just that reforms won't pass, it's that no one will even bring them forward in this climate of distraction and damage control. There's a dangerous misconception that billionaires who step into politics do so for the public good. In reality, they often move based on influence, legacy, and personal gain. The Trump-Musk fallout is not rooted in policy disagreements, it's rooted in pride and dominance. Both men want to be seen as kingmakers, both want the final say, and when that ego clash spills into the political arena, real policy priorities like Social Security get ignored, delayed, or destroyed in the process. What makes this more concerning is that both Trump and Musk have massive loyal followings. Their public feud sets the tone for their supporters and their political allies. It's not just two people arguing, it becomes a political culture war. And in that war, issues like Social Security aren't seen as essential, they're seen as bargaining chips. Musk once championed fraud detection systems and technological upgrades for SSA. Now those ideas are politically poisoned. Trump, once vocal about protecting benefits, is silent. And the result is a policy vacuum where the loudest voice wins, not the most urgent need. Americans deserve leaders focused on results, not revenge. There's been speculation that Trump and Musk could eventually make peace. After all, they've realigned in the past, but even if reconciliation happens, it won't undo the damage that's been done. Trust has been broken. Musk has publicly attacked Trump's integrity. Trump has painted Musk as an ungrateful elitist. Even if they share a political goal down the line, the scars of this fallout will shape how they cooperate or fail to. And that uncertainty makes any future Social Security reform plans deeply unstable. But here's the more important question. Should we even hope they reconcile? Maybe the answer isn't in patching up personal alliances, but in shifting away from personality-driven politics altogether. Social Security isn't a side quest in some billionaire rivalry. It's a lifeline for 70 million Americans. The system doesn't need billionaires in power. It needs bipartisan commitment, transparent governance, and public accountability. If Trump and Musk never speak again, that's fine, so long as our elected officials step up and do their jobs. Reconciliation might soothe egos, but what Americans really need is action, not reconciliation. The Trump-Musk feud might feel like just another headline in an exhausting news cycle, but for millions of Social Security recipients, it's a warning siren. We've shown how political egos, scandals, and broken alliances can quietly kill progress on the reforms that matter most. From the gutting of modernization efforts to the loss of fraud prevention tools, every step backward means more delays, more errors, and more frustration for the very people who need stability the most. So what can you do? First, stay informed. Second, demand better from your leaders. This isn't about choosing between Trump or Musk. It's about choosing reliable, focused governance over social media drama and personal grudges. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to Social Security Post, and let us know in the comments. Do you believe political feuds like this are holding back Social Security reform? Yes or no? Your voice matters, and together we can push for a better future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.